Welcome back to Cricket Team again. Second session of this third day. Oh, that's a wonderful bouncer from Taskin. Just has left the ball to the keeper. Australia already have lost their first wicket in this third innings of this test match. So 12 for 1 after the third over. Fantastic start once again by Bangladeshi bowlers. Hasan Mahmud took the wicket of Weatherald in the first over. 6 wickets in the first innings, now 1, so 7 wickets in this test match for this young man. Now to bowl his second over, coming from around the wicket to Labuschagne. Back for the punch. Finds the fielder. Bangladesh still leading by 216. So tough going for Australia at their home condition at the Darwin Stadium. Labuschagne, dangerous Labuschagne, got 4,614 runs in Test cricket. This is a 66th Test match for Australia. 20 50s and 1200s. Very healthy average of 43.5 for this man. And look at Hasan Mahmud. Got his career best bowling performance in the previous innings. 6 for 55. His best figure in Test cricket, playing his 15th Test match for Bangladesh. 43 wickets, including the wicket in this innings. 3 fifers, 4 threefers. Left the ball to the keeper this time. Just about 130 Ks from this man. That's what Bangladesh got with the bat. Wonderful batting performance. 426 all out. Special 100 for Tanzid Tamim, just playing his second test match for Bangladesh. And what a time to score 100 against the top side of the world. 49 for Mominul, 84 for Shanto, 36 for Mushfiqur. Miraz got 65, good to see that. Fuller outside that off-stump line, finds Mushfiqur at the cover. And wonderful 6-5 for Josh Hazlewood. So 2 6-fers in this test match already. 1 from Hasan Mahmud in that first innings, 1 for Hazlewood in that second innings. So seamers are doing a fabulous job. No wicket as yet for Bangladesh spinner. 1 wicket for Netherlands. So just 1 wicket out of the top 21 wickets that have fallen throughout this test match goes to a spinner. 20 wickets for the seamers and 1 for a spinner. Going down the leg side, good take by Litton. That ball was flying. So that's the first innings bowling card. 6 wickets for Hasan Mahmud, 2 for Taskin, 2 for Ebadot. So all of those Australian 10 wickets go to the Bangladeshi seamers. Last ball of this over. It's a textbook defensive shot. It's a maiden over for Hasan Mahmud. First one in this innings for him. 12 for 1 after 4th, Australia. 1 wicket is already down, and that's the wicket of Weatherald. Third ball dark inside edge onto his stump. Success for Hasan Mahmud once again. Early in this innings for Bangladesh with the ball. 7 for Marnus Labuschagne from 9, and Labuschagne 13 balls, no run yet. Australia trailing by 216 runs, and they got 9 wickets are in hand. Three slips and a galley for Labuschagne. Here comes Taskin. Left the ball to the keeper. Marnus Labuschagne, 44.4 average in Test cricket, into his 116th innings in Test match for Australia. 25 50s with 11 hundreds. Best of 215. Just has gone past 4,700 runs with that 7 rounds here. Taskin yet to get his first one in this innings. Got a couple of wickets in that first innings. This is what he has done in Test cricket for Bangladesh. 57 wickets, 1-5-6-3 for his best of 5 for 128. And playing his 20th Test match for Bangladesh. Seven from 11 balls. Labuschagne on strike. Oh, that was coming back in. Huge appeal. Could be gone. Umpire says not out. Will they go for the review here? Bangladesh. Discussion is going on. Three seconds remaining, and with that 3 seconds to go, Najmul Hussain Shanto has signaled for a review to take. That's a wonderful in-swinger from Taskin. Labuschagne got absolutely no clue whatsoever. But on-field decision was not out. That's an interesting point. Maybe going over the stump. Like to see that. Tension for the Australian batters here, so hitting on his back thigh, just over the pads, just missing, going over the stump. Umpire was spot on, and he was right. That ball was going over the stump, and that is not out. Bangladesh have lost one of their 3 reviews, just 2 reviews left now. But that was a good ball, wonderful delivery, perfect in-swinger. Labuschagne now will think 2 or 3 times again when he just go for no shot against Taskin. Labuschagne didn't go for any shot in the last ball. His front foot goes towards mid-on, no chance for run. One more dot ball. Number 50th ranked bowler in Test cricket, Taskin. He recently has been promoted 1 step. Almost there to take his first wicket in this innings. Left the ball to the keeper. This time a bit wideish line from Taskin. Marnus Labuschagne, number 33rd ranked batter. Failed out in the first innings, now got 7 from 14. There's He needs to step up with the bat. That ball was coming back in sharply. No shot from Labuschagne. It's the second maiden over for Taskin. 12 for 1. Hasan Mahmud to continue. Onto the off-stump. Defensive push from Trabuzed, yet to get off the mark. 14 balls, still no run for this left-hander. What a wonderful spell from Hasan Mahmud in the first inning. 6 for now, won 7 wickets in this test match. Got his career best bowling performance. The last innings, number 64th ranked bowler right now in Test cricket. Going for a cover drive, and that is wonderfully timed and placed. That's the first run for Trabuzed, off the mark with a boundary. After that 15 dot balls, in fact 14 dot balls, he gets his first run from a boundary. Second boundary for Australia. Pressure on Australian batters. And the fans, the home crowd, they're looking for a good performance from Trabuzed. Still 212 runs behind the Aussies with 9 wickets in hand. Victor Waiter's leg side finds Mushfiqur, I think, at the mid wicket. Trabuzed, one of the leading batter of the world. Yep, is the number 1 ranked batter of the world in Test cricket. Got an inside edge in the first innings, got out. Now 14 balls without any run, gets a boundary in the 15th. 4 from 16 balls now. Going for a cut shot. There's protection, I think, but we'll get no chance. Slightly behind the square. 2 boundaries in 3 balls for this left-hander. Bit close to get going, but he has connected well. Two boundaries in this over. Hasan Mahmud now will try a fuller length delivery. Well played at the end. 131 K is the last one from Mahmud. Still near about 1 hour to be played before that tea break. So plenty of time for Bangladesh to get some wickets and for Australia to build up a partnership. On this back foot, Australia do need a big partnership here to get back. Still 208 runs behind, 9 wickets in hand. Good over for Australia. A couple of boundaries were coming from the 6th, 20 for 1. Just one wicket is down so far for Australia. Check Weatherald gets back for third ball duck. Now Said and Labuschagne, the left and right hand combo, will try to build up a partnership for Australia. Here comes Taskin. 3 sleeps are in place. Midfielder goes towards leg side. Chase for Ebadot, I think. They should take 2. Quite comfortable couple of rounds for Labuschagne. Had got 22 runs in the first innings. Weatherald got 23. Labuschagne just 1. So known 50 from the top 3 in the first innings. Just 150 in fact in that batting innings of Australia. Last batting innings. 71 from Smith. Picked away. Wonderfully fielded by Ebadot this time. No chance for a run. Free slips and a point. There's also a mid-off. There's also a gully. So 3 slips and a gully, point and mid-off. And the offside, and they got a mid-on and mid-wicket within the 30-year circle. Bangladesh. Labuschagne on strike. Oh, that is a beauty! Drop chance! Oh boy! Litton dash on his right side, going for a catch. Just couldn't finish that catch. In fact, it was hitting the back thigh, I think. Like to see that with that ultra edge on. One more dot ball. Marnus Labuschagne is leaving dangerously here. Last over of Taskin Ahmed, there was a huge appeal turned down by the umpire. That was a good call going over the stump. Bangladesh also took the review. This time hitting that back thigh. Squared the batter up. Taskin Ahmed getting closer and closer to get a wicket. Left this time to the keeper. Last ball of this over. And he has defended that on his back foot. Just 2 runs were coming from that 7th over. 22 for 1. Australia. Yes, number 1 side of the world. But they have struggled with the bat in that first innings because of some wonderful bowling performance from the visitors, Bangladesh. Even the bowlers struggle a lot against the Bangladeshi batters. Starc, Hazlewood got 6 for. Lyon and the captain is also there. Time for bowling change. Ebadot Hasan will ball his first one. Right down fast him. Australia, they are trying to build up a partnership. The second wicket stand, they have put on 18 runs together from 34. Said and Marnus Labuschagne. Almost the same contribution from both of these two. Head on strike. He's facing Ebadot. Oh, that's a wonderful length. Perfect length to start with. Just a tentative push from Said. 133 case. Australia now trailing by 206. Short ball this time, tried to pull that ball, missed out once again. 135 k's this time. This is what Ebadot has done in Test cricket for Bangladesh, playing his 25th Test match. Got 45 wickets, including the first wicket figure. 1-5, 4-3 first for this man. Best of 4 for 47. Now back for the defense. Eight from 22 for Said, 9 from 21 for Labuschagne. 3 boundaries in this innings for Australia. Pushes towards cover. Mushfiqur will cut that off. Ebadot Hasan, number 86th ranked bowler at this moment in Test cricket. Very good support for Bangladesh here with Cricket. 75% of our viewers supporting Bangladesh. Just 25% goes for Australia, and they are struggling. Fuller has gone past the bowler and gone past the mid-on. More runs. Will it go for a boundary? No, it don't. Stopped by Mominul at the long on, and they will take 3. That is the second time they have taken 3 runs in this innings so far. 1 for Labuschagne and 1 for Said. With Fuller. Front footed textbook defensive shot from Labuschagne straight to the bowler. 135 k's. It's a wonderful chance for the visitors. Bangladesh, they have created some good chance here. Have taken the lead. Australia now trailing by 203. Wonderful bowling performance first, followed by a wonderful batting performance from Bangladesh. 6 for Hasan Mahmud and 100 for Tanzid Tamim. 2 6-fers in this test match. Hasan Mahmud and Josh Hazlewood. So he has 3 runs from the last over, 25 for 1. Here comes Taskin. Two slips and a galley for Travis Head. Goes towards a mid-on. Taijul is there. Just 1 wicket so far for Bangladesh to take. That goes to Hasan Mahmud. Taskin Ahmed still searching for his first wicket into his 5th over now. 7 runs conceded by him. Goes for a flick, but there is protection. Top 5 batters for Australia in Test cricket at this moment, and all of them are playing in this Test match. Travis Head, Stephen Smith, Alex Carey, Marnus, Labuschagne, Cameron Green, all of them are playing. Despite of that, they have struggled a lot against some wonderful pace bowling attack of Bangladesh in that first innings. Onto his middle and leg stump, flicked away, has gone past the mid-on. Chase for Taijul, should be cut off. Will they come back for the 3rd? No, just 2. 2 more runs for Travis Head. On the other hand, these are the top 5 bowlers for Bangladesh in Test cricket. Taijul Islam, Mehidy, Miraz. Naim Hasan is not playing. Taskin is there. Hasan Murad is also not playing. So 3 out of the top 5 ranked bowler for Bangladesh in Test cricket are playing in this Test match. But a wonderful fast bowling attack we have seen, especially from Hasan Mahmud. 7 wickets in this Test match. Head on strike, 13 from 28. Oh, that ball was coming back in. How far did uphill from Litton Dash. But I think he got some inside edge. Sharp in swing. And also a bit higher than expected. Shall we say 25 dot balls in this innings. Scored 13 from 29. Had to wait for 15 balls to get off the mark. The number 1 ranked batter of the world right now in Test cricket. Textbook defensive shot to complete the last over. 27 for 1. Labuschagne just got 1 in the first innings, now 9 from 22. Will try to get back with some big score. Australia still trailing by 201 with 9 wickets in hand. That's the first inning score line for Australia. Head got 22. Wonderful cover drive. This is much better from Labuschagne. Chase for the fielder. Touch and go Hasan Mahmud. I think he has done a pretty good job there. They will take 3. Umpire might have a look for a boundary. Textbook cover drive from Labuschagne into the gap. Oh boy. Really close, really close. I think his left leg was touching the boundary cushion while he was dragging the ball inside the boundary line. That could be a boundary. Yes, it is. It's a boundary confirmed. So, yes, that is the number 4th boundary for Australia. Three slips are in place for Labuschagne. Onto his back foot, pushes towards the upside, takes a quick single. That's good to see. Some positive cricket from this right-hander. Moves on to 14 now from 24. Head on 13 from 30. And crucial partnership is building up for Australia after losing an early wicket. 28 from 48 balls between this left and right-hand combo. There's the partnership details. 13 from 24 balls contributed by Head. And 14 from 24 balls contributed by Labuschagne. Just 2 slips for Tanzid. Pulled away. And pulled away in front of square. This will be another boundary. Turning out to be a very good over for Australia already. Couple of boundaries and a single. 9 from the first 3. Wonderfully flicked away towards deep square leg. Third boundary for Tanzid. With pressure on Ebadot Hussain. Conceded 9 runs in this over already with 3 balls to come. Yet to take his first wicket in this innings. All the Bangladeshi fans, they're waiting for that salute celebration from this man. He got a couple of wickets in that first innings. 2 wickets for 39. 2 wickets for Taskin and 6 wickets for Hasan Mahmud. Couple of balls to go in this over. Coming from around the wicket now to the left-hander, a bit fuller. Pushes towards cover. Mushfiqur Rahim will cut that off. $192 runs to avoid the innings defeat for Australia. They're still trailing by 192 with 9 wickets in hand. There's the number 1 side of the world taking on the number 9 side of the world, that is Bangladesh. But this time, it's looking really good for the visitors as they're playing away from home. Textbook defensive shot to finish. Good comeback after conceding 9. 3 dot balls to finish about it. 36 for 1 after 10th, Australia. Top 10 team right now in Test cricket. Australia number 1, South Africa the second side. Third is New Zealand. India is the number 4th. England number 5th. Followed by Sri Lanka, Pakistan, West Indies, Bangladesh and Zimbabwe. Time for bowling change. Taskin Ahmed now will be replaced by Hasan Mahmud from this side. Man who took that early wicket of Australia. 6 wickets in the first innings, 1 in this innings, 7 wickets in this test match. Now we'll try to break this partnership of Australia. Couple of slips and a galley with the point, cover and mid-off at the offside for Labuschagne. There's mid-wicket and the mid-on at the leg side. Labuschagne on 14 from 24. Good to see him getting some runs here. Just 1 in the first race, now 14 with a couple of boundaries. Some glorious cover drives already from Labuschagne. Here comes Hasan Mahmud. A little bit of short of a length, flicked away. Gets a single. Only the second single? Seriously? It's just the second single in this batting innings for Australia. That's true. That's the confirmation. That's the score analysis. 2 singles, 2 doubles, 2 triples and 5 boundaries. That is how they have scored their runs. They also got 30.5% runs from extras. 54% from boundaries. Head on strike. Head inside edge. Are you serious? Inside edge onto his stumps in the first innings. Inside edge onto his stump in the second innings. Same batter, same bowler, same result. And same celebration for Bangladesh. Head goes down, 37 for 2. Too close to cut. And got some inside edge onto his leg stump. 3 boundaries, that's it. For this man, 17 from 35 balls. Australia have lost both of their openers right now in the second innings. 37 for 2 now, and they're still trailing by 191. Perfect bowling change, and it has worked for Hasan Mahmud. 8 wickets in this test match. Here comes the living legend for Australia, Stephen Smith, in at number 4. 37 years of age, got 70 odd runs in the first innings. And he will face his first ball against Hasan Mahmud. Third ball dug for Sheikh Weatherald. And now trouble set. 2 inside edge. 2 bit unlucky way to get out for Australia. But 2 lucky breakthrough for Hasan Mahmud and for Bangladesh. Trouble said just couldn't believe that. Yes, a bit unlucky way to get out, to be honest. But what a bowling performance from this man. 6 wickets in the first innings. Now 2. And he's not done yet. 3 overs and 2 balls. 12 runs with a maiden and couple of wickets goes to Hasan Mahmud. 8 wickets in this test match. And he gets a new man to bowl. Stephen Smith on strike. For Stephen Smith, good to see that attacking mindset from Bangladesh. 3 slips and a galley, and the point and the mid-off at the offside. Onto his back foot, pushes towards offside, trying for a quick single. Direct hit could have been interesting. Why on earth he will try something like that when he was playing just first ball in this batting innings, Stephen Smith? That is a really risky run to take. Mominul Haque shy at the non-striking end, but he was well in, full and dive from Stephen Smith. That's his first run. Exciting comeback over from Hasan Mahmud. Wicket in the second ball. Almost a run-out chance in the third ball. What's coming up next? Labuschagne on strike. Just lost his partner from the other side. Now a couple of slips. Couple of slips in the gully. Here comes Hasan. Back for the defense. 133 case. Hi, Mr. Commentator. I told you about these guys. They are dangerous. Says Glasil. Yep. Fabulous from Hasan Mahmud. So far, the only successful bowler for Bangladesh. 3 seamers. No wicket for Taskin or for Ebadot, but Hasan, stand-up performer with the ball for Bangladesh throughout this test match. Onto his back foot. Good to see some support for Bangladesh at Darwin Stadium as well. They're cheering, celebrating for their team. Not a big stadium, but good crowd coming in a very good number. Mostly for Australian supporters are in the field, but they're having a bit tough time in the middle. Wonderful comeback over by Hasan Mahmud. Wicket in the first spell, now wicket to start his second spell here. 2 singles and a wicket for this man, 38 for 2. Tough going with the bat for Australia in that first innings. And so far, no change as yet. Both the openers are back. Head and Weatherald. They got 45 runs together in that first innings. Not this time. Third ball dug for Weatherald and Head goes back for 17. Smith on strike. And Ebadot to bowl his third. What a player he is. Saved the day with the bat from a disastrous first innings total for Australia. 70 odd runs. Just 165 runs to get to 11,000 runs in Test cricket. Stephen Smith playing that 222nd innings for Australia in Test cricket. 45 50s, including the last innings 50, 37 hundreds as well. Oh, coming one step ahead to pad up that ball. Three slips. Oh, that is a wonderful block hole delivery. Half stop by the bowler. And now goes past that fielder at the cover. Taskin Ahmed will cut that off. They will take 2. Wasn't cleanly stopped by Ebadot on his follow through. It was a slower delivery from him. 121 case only. .40 for 2. Australia still trailing by 188. Now textbook defense from Smithy. That's his first innings performance. 71 from 109 balls with 7 boundaries and the 6. That was his 45th 50. Now one slip has been removed and goes towards leg side for no run. One more time finds the fielder straight away, and one more time it will be a dot ball. 3 from 6 balls for Stephen Smith. Currently number 4th ranked batter in Test cricket. All the top 5 batters in Test cricket for Australia, all of them are playing in this Test match. But they're still struggling a lot with the bat. And that's a good fight from Bangladeshi bowlers. And good to see their batters also did a good job in the first innings. Now Australia 188 runs to avoid that innings defeat. Cut away. Wonderfully stopped by Mominul on his left side. Full length dive. Just 2 runs from third over of Ebadot and 40 for 2 after 12. After this, they got Cameron Green, Alex Carey, Webster, Pat Cummins to come. But I think this is the most experienced partnership. If Australia want to get over the Raz or want to take the lead, this partnership is the key partnership for Australia to get going. After this, they got Cameron Green, Carey, Webster and Cummins. But Stephen Smith and Labuschagne, these are 2 experienced campaigner in this Australian lineup. So this is the time for Australia to build up a strong partnership to get past that 188 runs, if they can. Left the ball to the keeper. Number 64th ranked bowler and also the number 69th ranked all-rounder in Test cricket, Hasan Mahmud. Still around 20 minutes to go for the tea break. Can Australia go for a tea break without losing any more wicket, or can Bangladesh take either of these 2 men out there in the middle? Maybe the wicket of Stephen Smith will be a good one to take. Good morning, City, says Marcus Johnson. Morning to you, Johnson. Welcome back. Front-footed defense goes towards mid-on. One more dot ball. What a day of cricket for Cricket, right? We're having some exciting cricket all around the world. And we're not done yet. No run in this over from the first 4, just a couple of balls to go in this 13th. Kept a little bit lower than expected, goes towards cover for no run. Don't forget, this is the 3rd day of this test match, so should be the best day for batting. After this day, history tells us that the pitch will deteriorate a lot. Will help the bowlers, in fact. So this is the day, this is the moving day of this test match. And can Australia get some good runs here? Just one more session to be played after this. They have 8 wickets in hand, 188 runs that behind. Kicked away, finds the fielder, no chance for runs. Second maiden over for Hasan Mahmud. 40 for 2 after 13th. Australia decided to bat first, but their batters didn't do well against the Bangladeshi seamers. 71 the standard performance from Stephen Smith, but except that, just no contribution from the others. Got some start, but no 50. Weatherald trouble said 6 for Hasan Mahmud. And in reply, Bangladesh got 426. In fact, Stephen Smith goes down. Going for a cover drive. But straight away, he has decided to take the review. The ball was moving a lot. Was that because of some swing or was that because of some nick? That's the question. Because Stephen Smith has taken the review straight away. He believes he got no bat. Okay, very close to the bat. Here's the ultra edge. Tough touch. I think it's a flat line while the ball was passing the bat. There was a spike, but after the ball passing the bat, there's a big spike because of that bat was hitting the ground. So that means he will survive. Yes, it's the batter who knows at the first point if there was any bat involved or not. And Stephen Smith was absolutely confirmed. He was looking for the review straight away after seeing that out decision from Kumar Labuschagne. Come on, Bangladesh, says Marcus Johnson. So he survives once again, Smith. Onto his back foot. Stephen Smith got life in his first innings. Early stage of his first innings, got alive, then goes for 671 runs. So Bangladesh can't afford to give him any chance. Good start in this innings with the ball already. 2 wickets are down for Australia. They need to go with all out attack against Smith because he's the key man here. Onto the off stump. Defensive push towards mid-on. Oh, that ball was wonderfully coming back in. Takes some stride and then defended Smith. 4 dot balls. One huge appeal, 4 dots. Pressure on Smithy. 3 from Lebanon. Quickest times as Johnson. Let's see. Can Bangladesh take a wicket before that tea break? Still 12 to 13 minutes to go for the tea break. Throughout this test match, just 1 wicket goes to a spinner. That is to Lyon. 22 wickets have fallen down throughout this test. 21 wickets goes to the seamers. Good looking cover drive has gone past the mid-off. Chase for Taijul. But the ball will win the race. Fresh boundary for Steve Smith. It's a wonderful cover drive from this right-hander, 44 for 2 after 14th. I would like about 2 wickets before the breaks as Marcus Johnson. Then it will be it for Australia, right? They're still 184 runs behind. Two wickets here means they will find it very tough situation to save the match, to save the innings defeat, maybe. There's the first innings bowling cut. Taskin, Ebadot, 2 firsts for them, 6 wickets for Hasan. That's 10 wickets for the Bangladeshi seamers. And for Australia, 9 wickets goes to the seamers, 2 for Starc, 6 for Hazlewood, 1 for Cummins, and just 1 for Lyon. And that's the only wicket goes to the spinner throughout this test match. Slightly back over length, in swing a delivery. Labuschagne played no shot to that. Now 2 wickets in this innings goes to Hasan Mahmud. So 12 wickets that Bangladesh have taken against Australia. All 12 wickets are taken by the seamers of Bangladesh. So that's fantastic achievement, I will say. Good morning to you, sir, says Williams. Morning to you, Williams. Labuschagne on 15 from 35. No shot once again. With whitish line from Hasan Mahmud. 15 from 36. With a couple of boundaries and 2 singles, 1 double and 1 triple. This partnership is the key partnership to me to save Australia in this test match. Stephen Smith, experienced campaigner, man informed. Labuschagne might have struggled in the first innings, but he's an experienced campaigner as well. Playing his 64th test match for Australia. Look at that average, almost 45. 25 50s and 100. Now, there's a helmet for Bangladesh. That means they will go for a short leg maybe. So in fact, the keeper is coming up to the stump. Okay. Litton decided to come up to the stump against Labuschagne. Hasan Mahmud is not that much a slow bowler. It's a medium seam bowler, right around 135. He likes to bowl. But still he has decided to go up to the stump. Litton here he comes. Fuller goes towards cover drive and straight to the fielder. No chance for a run. Dot ball again. Come on, Australia, let's get those runs, guys. 2 days to go, says Williams. 184 runs to get first for Australia. 8 wickets in hand. Yes, they are the number 1 side of the world, taking on the number 9 team of the world in Test cricket. Playing at home condition, but they have found very much difficult against Bangladesh here at Darwin Stadium. Onto the middle stump, goes towards leg side. Not much time left before the tea break. Maybe 1 or 2 overs before that. So 2 wickets in this session already for Bangladesh to take. But it will be some achievement for Australia if they can go for the tea break without losing any more wickets. These are the top all-rounders in this format for Australia right now. Mitchell Starc, Pat Cummins, Cameron Green, Nathan Lyon, Webster. All of them are playing. The top 5 batters, top 5 all-rounders for Australia in this format. All of them are playing in this test match. But still they have found them in a very difficult condition here. Goes towards leg side, full toss, chase for Mushfiqur Rahim. And should cut that off. They will take 2. 46 for 2 after 15th. Top all-rounders for Bangladesh in Test cricket. Mehidy, Miraz, Taijul, Naim, Hasan not playing. Taskin and Mominul. Out of that top 5 all-rounders, 4 are playing in this Test match for Bangladesh. 1 is not playing. Naim Hasan is not playing. Bowling change. Najmul Shanto has decided to go with some spin. Taijul to bowl his first one, left arm orthodox. So some spin before the tea break. There's the long off and the deep cover for Stephen Smith. Good flight. Goes to Taijul. A chance for run. Taijul Islam, 270 wickets in Test cricket, playing a 61st Test match for Bangladesh. Best of 11 for 170. 16 3-fers and 19 5-fers. One of the best in this format for Bangladesh with the ball. No wicket in the first innings. Labuschagne will be the man on strike. He's on 17 from 40. Now there's first slip and a short leg for Labuschagne are in placed. Good flight. Has played with a straighter bat. Fires the fielder. Covered right for a single. Maybe there will be one more over after this, because just 2 balls remaining and 3 more minutes to go, 3 to 4 minutes. So Hoping for one more over to be played before that tea break. Back for the defense. Textbook defense from Smith. 2 singles from the first over of Taijul. 48 for 2, and it looks like there will be one more over, at least before that tea break. Two wickets are down, 48 for 2. After 16 overs, still trailing by 180 with 8 wickets in hand. And Hasan Mahmud to bowl his 7th. Couple of slips and a galley for Labuschagne. 48, 2 balls to get his 18 runs with a couple of boundaries. Short ball going for a pull pitch, but will fall safely. Ebadot is looking for a stop, and they will take 2. Miscute shot from Labuschagne. Good to see an Asian nation dominant in overseas. South Australia versus Bangladesh, Sri Lanka versus India, says Rahul. Yes, a wonderful performance throughout this test match for Bangladesh. Yet to get the result for themselves. They're in a very good position. With Australia, they're fighting back. They're looking for a strong partnership with Fuller. This time finds Ebadot straight away. No chance for run. 132 Ks from Hasan. It's time for tea break, and we'll try to join with our viewers around the world after the tea break. Have a nice time. We'll join with you in a little while, hopefully. Right, welcome back again to this final session of this day number 3. Bangladesh still very much on top in this test match. Australia fighting hard with the bat. They're still trailing by 177 runs with 8 wickets in hand. So tough going for the home side. And they're looking for a good partnership to get back. Labuschagne on 21. And Stephen Smith on 8 from 17. That's a partnership in this third wicket stand between these two right-hander. 14 from 40 balls. And here comes the two not-out batters in the middle for Australia. Labuschagne will be followed by Smith. Just one over before that tea break for Taijul. If Nahid will available and play this test, Bangladesh become more aggressive attack against Aussie, says Rahul. But I think because of that injury concern of Nahid Rana, I think Hasan Mahmud got his chance to play this test match. That's a very good chance, a very good contribution with the ball from Hasan Mahmud. So it's a win-win situation for Bangladesh, I will say. And yes, if Nahid Rana can join the team, maybe one more seamer will be dropped. Who will be that man? Maybe Ebadot will be dropped, I think. But still, it's a very good bowling performance for Bangladesh. Taskin Ahmed is warming up, so he should bowl the first over after that tea break into his 6th over. No wicket in this innings. Not yet. Yes, everyone is getting ready. $51 for 2. Australia after 17 overs. Here comes Taskin. First ball after that tea break. 2 slips are in place. With Fula goes towards leg side. That should be the first run after the tea break. First ball, first run. Smith got 8 from 17. Getting closer to 11,000 runs. 158 more runs to get to 11,000 runs in Test cricket. Look at that average. 52 plus average in Test cricket. Now he's playing his 222nd innings for Australia in Test cricket. Justice for Stephen Smith as well. Bit miscued, but no damage. Taskin Ahmed, 57 wickets for this man in Test cricket for Bangladesh. 1-5 and 6-3 for best of 5 for 128. Hello, Crick Tune. I have not watched for a while, says Smart Guy. Hello, Smart Guy. Yep. Welcome back again. 2 for 52 now. Going with the 3 runs per over, the run rate. But first thing first, they need to get going. This partnership is looking good one for Australia. For me, this is the most experienced partnership. Back for the punch into the gap. More runs for Australia. Smith will get a single. Good stop at the cover. That's the first run after the tea break for Smith. Yes, 2 wickets are down. Wicket of Trabzonspor and Jack Weatherald. Third ball Diak. 17 for Trabzonspor. Both the cases it was some inside edge. Heading to the timber. But successful start for Hasan Mahmud once again in this innings for Bangladesh with the ball. Textbook defensive shot. Just 123 Ks from Taskin. Victor May goes towards Whitish long on, chase for the mid-on fielder Hasan Mahmud. He will stop that. Will they come back for the third? Yes, they will. 3 runs for Labuschagne, moves on to 25 now, 51 balls. 25 from 51 with a couple of boundaries. Turning out to be a good start after that tea break. Pulled away, more runs. And this time no chance for a fielder to cut that off. There's no one at the deep square leg. He has played that in front of square. 7th boundary for Australia. Very good start after that tea break. 9 from the first over after that tea break. 60 for 2 Australia. Ebadot Hasan to bowl the second over in this session. It starts with a dot ball. Wonderful partnership is going on for Australia. Still a long way to go. 23 now from 47 between these two right-handed batter. Labuschagne on strike. Straight back, pass to the bowler. And half stop by the mid-on. Mushfiqur will cut that off. They will take two. Runs are now coming in quick time for Australia after that tea break. 9 runs in the last over, now 2. So 11 runs in the first 8 balls after that break. Brings up the 25 run stand between these two in this third wicket. Two slip Senegali onto his back foot, just has defended that. That's the same, 2 wickets in the first innings, 45 wickets for Bangladesh in Test cricket, with 1 fifer and 4 3-fers, best of 4 for 47. Flicked away. Straight to the fielder. .27 now from 55 for this man. Couple of boundaries. This is how he has scored his runs. 5 singles, 4 doubles, 2 triples and 2 boundaries. 42 dot balls as well. Through the cover, chase for the fielder. One more good attempt in the field to rescue that boundary. They will take 3 one more time. Into the 30s now with the 3 runs. Labuschagne. 30 from 56. Promising partnership for Australia is going on. Goes towards leg side, more runs. This time Smith will get a single. Another good over for Australia. 6 from this over. 66 for 2. Brother, I found you after a long time. There's a translated version, says Alex Boy. Welcome, Alex Boy. How are you doing today? Six to 6 for 2. Head goes back for 17. Third ball dark for Jake Weatherald. Now Labuschagne 30, 14 for Stephen Smith. They are looking good in this third wicket stand. But Australia, long way to go. Bangladesh, they are trying to break this crucial partnership of Australia. 29 rounds between these two right-handed batter in this third wicket stand. Just one over for Taskin in this session. And he has been replaced by Taijul. One slip, flight delivery. And wonderful cover drive. He has found the gap perfectly. Number 8 boundary for Australia. And it's coming from Stephen Smith. There was a wideish long off and a deep cover, but none of them were able to cut that off. Perfectly executed cover drive by this right-hander Smith. Runs are flowing for Australia after that tea break. More runs goes towards mid-on. Hasan Mahmud will cut that off. They will take singles. Look at the timeline. 18 overs when that final session was started. Got a boundary in that over, now a boundary. 9 from the 18th, 6 from the 19th, now 5. So 20 runs since the tea break for Australia in their 2 overs and 2 balls. Textbook defense. Taijul Islam, most experienced bowler for Bangladesh in this current playing 11. 19 fifers with 16 threefers. No wicket in this test match yet. 270 wickets throughout his test career. Flicked away by Labuschagne. He will get a single. Just one slip is in placed onto his back foot. Gets a single this time. It's a good phase of cricket for Australia. Strong partnership is going on. But still 155 runs behind with 8 wickets in hand. 36 runs together. About him. Taijul Islam strikes. First wicket for Taijul in this test match, and what a time to take that. Has broken down the crucial partnership of Australia. Australia were looking very good after that tea break, but Taijul, he got a different idea. Fuller length through the defense of Labuschagne and hitting at the leg stump. Promising innings comes to an end for Labuschagne. 31 this time from 59 balls with a couple of boundaries. 3 triples, 4 doubles and 6 singles. Marnus out Baggett is a smart guy. Yes, he goes down. 73 for 3. This is only the second wicket for spinners throughout this test match. 1 wicket for Lyon for Australia. 1 wicket now for Taijul for Bangladesh. Don't forget, this is the moving day of this test match, the 3rd day. Still a good pitch, better pitch for batting. Comparing that with that rest of the 2 days coming up, 4th and 5th day. Pitch will deteriorate a lot from tomorrow. Cameron Green, the next man in at number 5 for Australia. He will be at the non-striking end. Bowling change from this end as no, Ebadot will continue under the off stump. Textbook defense. So top 3 batters are back. 3rd ball dark for Weatherald, 17 for Head and Labuschagne. well made 31, but Taijul gets his wicket. And his back foot just a push towards cover. Mushfiqur will cut that off. No success yet for Ebadot Hussain. Ebadot and Taskin yet to take a wicket for Bangladesh. 2 wickets for Hasan, 1 for Taijul. That was a crucial wicket to take. Taijul has broken down that 36 runs partnership. So far the best partnership for Australia in this innings. Just one slip and a gully. Going for a cover drive. There's a deep cover. Will take a single. Cameron Green needs to step up with the bat. Without a form with the bat, I will say. 38th match in Test cricket for this man. Going with 32.4 average in Test cricket. 750s, a couple of hundreds. 174 the previous best for this man. Didn't do well in that first innings, but needs to step up. Needs to support Smith here. Two slips for him and a gully. Here comes Ebadot. Flicked away to his leg side. That's the first run for Cameron Green of the mark. That's his first innings performance. 13 from 13 balls in that first innings with a 6 in fact. But Australia still got their best performance in that first innings, batting in the middle. 71 in the first innings for Smith. Now 21. Good bouncer. Good take by Litton. Yes, he's one of the top ranked batter of the world. And one of the living legend of the world as well. Stephen Smith. Getting closer to 11,000 runs in Test cricket. Number 4th in the Test batting ranking. Bangladeshi crowd, they're very much happy. Not that much big support for Bangladesh, but good to see them coming, supporting the visitors. Pushes towards offside, takes a single. 3 singles were coming from 21st over. 76 for 3. Australia decided to bat 198 all out. That is the innings when Australia struggled a lot. And now they're trying to cover that poor performance with the bat in that first innings. 152 runs behind, but still it's a tough going with the bat. 76 for 3. Bangladesh did well, forced 26 all out with 100 from Tanzid Tamim. Taijul just got the wicket of Labuschagne. Can he take the wicket of Stephen Smith? That will be a good one to take for Bangladesh. With controlled straight drive from Smith, finds the mid-off. No chance for a run. Going down the leg side, appeal for caught behind. Kumara Dharmashena says no. Bangladesh are excited. They got a couple of reviews left. Litton just asked, having a discussion with Stephen Smith. Now Bangladesh, they're having a discussion. Will they take the review? No, they won't. So no review. Still they got a couple of reviews left. Some words are being exchanged between Smith and Litton Dash. It's an exciting moment in the middle. No damage done for Australia. Good flight at delivery. Going for a cover drive. Finds the fielder. Yes, he's one of the top-ranked bowler of the world as well. Number 11th in the recent ICC Test bowling ranking, Taijul. Bit of pitch. Just one slip isn't placed for Smith. He's at 22 now from 33. Good flight at delivery. And good straight drive to take a single. So after that 4 dot balls, finally he has got a single there, Smith. Cameron Green, number 35th ranked batter in Test cricket at this moment. Needs to do well to give his team a good chance. He got an experienced partner at the non-striking end. Textbook defense, just a single run from this 22nd over. It's 77 for 3, Australia after 22nd. Not a good scene for the Australian supporters, as they got all of their top 5 batters are playing in this test match, still struggling with the bat. These are the top 5 batters in Test cricket for them. Everyone is playing, but struggling, except Stephen Smith. Everyone is struggling. Cover drive for Smith, and he will get a single quite comfortably. And if you like to see that all-round ranking, everyone in the top 5 all-rounder ranking for Australia are playing as well in this test match. Mr. Starc, Cummins, Green, Lyon, Webster, everyone. But still they're struggling. Struggling at home. This is something interesting, something new to experience for a Bangladeshi fan. They did win a AUS test match in New Zealand. And this is a huge chance for the Bangladeshi side if they can capitalize that. On his back foot. 7 wickets to take. Australia need 150 runs to avoid that innings defeat. Ebadot, number 86 ranked bowler. No wicket yet in the second innings. Still trying hard to get his first one in this innings. Got a couple of wickets in that first innings. Going with a couple of slips and a gully to Green. That's a slightly back over length delivery. Good pace this time. 137 Ks from Ebadot. Little bit of in swing. Good carry to Litton Dash. Talk about the top 5 bowlers for Bangladesh. 3 out of the top 5 are playing. Taijul, Miraz and Taskin are playing. No Naeem Hasan or Hasan Murad for Bangladesh in Test cricket, in this Test cricket right now. Oh, wonderful. Bit closer to the off stump. And still no shot from Cameron Green. Decided to leave the ball one more in swing from Ebadot. Onto his back foot, goes to his leg side, should take a single this time. Australia need a strong partnership. Just got some start, but no big partnership as well. So far the best one is 36. That was coming in that third wicket stand between Labuschagne and Smith. They need a strong comeback here. Good bouncer and good leave by Smith. 2 singles from this over, 79 for 3. Taijul, he will continue. Good looking cover drive, half stop by the cover fielder. Chance to take a single. 80 up for Australia, 80 for 3. Third single for Green. Smith on 24. Second best performance in this innings for Australia after Labuschagne. The fighter delivery goes towards the bowler. Well stopped by the bowler on his follow through. This is how they have scored their runs here. Australia 19 singles, 6 doubles, 3, in fact 4 triples and 8 boundaries. 40% runs they got from boundaries. Going down the leg side, got some bat to that. Fine touch, chase for the fielder. They should come back for at least a couple, maybe the third. Najmul Shanto will cut that off. Couple of runs for Smith. He's on 26 now from 38. 3 boundaries with 10 singles and 2 doubles. Now there is a short mid-on in place for Smith. Interesting field position. Flicked away towards leg side to take a single. Let's talk about top 5 all-rounders for Bangladesh in Test cricket. These are the top 5 all-rounders. Mehidy Miraz, one of the top-ranked all-rounder over the world as well. Taijul is there. Naeem Hasan is missing out. Taskin and Mominul is there. So out of the top 5 all-rounders for Bangladesh, 4 are playing in this Test match. Except Naeem Hasan, everyone is playing. Mehidy Miraz yet to bowl in this innings. Got a 50 with the bat. Yet to take a wicket in this Test match. Now there's a shot off in place for Green, and he has played that with a textbook defensive shot, and it's a dot ball to finish. Still, it's a good over for Australia. 4 runs from the 24th, 83 for 3. So far, just 1 win in Test cricket for Bangladesh against Australia. That was in Bangladesh. 5 wins goes to Australia. Surely Australia were one of the top side of the world to beat. Now this is a very good chance created by Bangladesh away from home. They need to finish it off on high. Australia will try their best, undoubtedly. Here comes Ebadot. Goes to our upside, no chance for run. Partnership between these 2 right-handed batter and this 4th wicket stand. Now 10 from 25. Still trailing by 145 runs Australia with 7 wickets in hand. Just 1 slip and a gully for Labuschagne. Back-footed defense. Yet to get his first wicket in his second innings, Ebadot. Smith moves towards off-stump line, onto his back foot, wonderfully played into the gap. There was absolutely no chance for Mominul Haque to stop that. It's a perfect back-footed pounce towards offside, and it's a perfect result for Stephen Smith as well. Into the 30s now, 31 from 43. Good balance, good placement, and a good result as well. Goes towards mid-wicket this time. Yes, one more good innings. Hopefully he will get more than this. 31 from 44 balls. Litton singles, 2 doubles and 4 boundaries with 27 dots. 71 in the first innings, 31 now in this innings. Still the best performer for Australia with the bat in this test match. 31 for Labuschagne, now 31 for Stephen Smith. Short ball, miscute cut shot. Goes towards Mushfiqur Rahim at the Kaaba. Smith is someone who always likes to get going with the bat. Always try to get some rounds, some quick rounds if possible. Mushfiqur Rahim just checking the ball with the umpire. Maybe some adjustment is needed. Now it's fine. Last ball of this 25th. And it's a back-footed defense from Stephen Smith. He's fighting with the bat for Australia, and that's good to see. 87 for 3 after 25th Australia. And the third umpire has confirmed that's a front-footed no ball. So one more ball to be bowled in this over. That's a front-footed no ball. Well ahead of that line, Ebadot is saying. So one more run for Australia. That's the 6th runs from the extras. Back for that punch. This time I think the fielder, the deep, should cut that. Oh no! He has played that ball very much late to get very much finer in that offside position. There was a deep cover, I believe, but has played that very much late to clear that fielder. And gets his second boundary, almost the same shot to get a couple of boundaries in that last over. Smith moves on to 35. Australia, they are now on 92 for 3 after 25th. Taijul to continue into his fifth over. There's now long off and deep cover well inside that boundary line. And Green takes a single by playing that ball towards the long off. Okay. This is the highest scorer for Australia in that first innings, and so far he's the highest scorer for Australia in the second innings as well. 35 from 47. Got his 45th 50 in the first innings. Now just 15 runs to get to his 46th 50 in Test cricket. Najmul Shanto still waiting at the first slip. Bit flatter this time. Back for the punch towards the long off. Simple run to take. That was the numbers 22nd singles for Australia to take in this innings with the bat. Run rate is quite good, 3.7, so that's quite good for Test cricket. For Green, they're going with a short off. On his follow through has stopped that Taijul. Going down the leg side. Two singles. Still one ball to go. Strong breeze is passing through the ground. Textbook defense to finish. 94 for 3 after 26, Australia. "21 runs between these two, and most of the runs were coming from Stephen Smith." That's the partnership details. 16 from 25 for Stephen Smith during this partnership. Just 4 for Green from 12 balls. Is now 62% effective, whereas Smith is 100% effective. Bowling change. Taskin Ahmed to bowl his 7th. Smith still holding the quick key for Australia. 36 from 50 now. Australia still trailing by 134. Goes towards leg side. Should be a single. Four runs for Cameron Green from 12. Here comes Taskin. Just a defensive push towards mid-off for no run. One more dot. Still trailing by 133. 95 for 3 for Australia. With 7 wickets in hand. Rain on strike. Toothless for him. With Fuller pushes towards cover. Chase for Mominul. They should take 2. Good running in between the wicket. From the first 4 balls in this over. Here comes Taskin. Back for the punch. More rounds. Could be a boundary. Mominul Haque will cut that off. This time they will come back for the 3rd. Turning out to be a good over for Australia. With the 3 runs, 100 up for Australia in this innings. Exactly 100 for 3. Back for the defense. Dot ball to finish. Good over for Australia. 6 rounds from 27. There's 100 for 3. It got 17. 3rd ball dark for Jake Weatherald. 31 for Labuschagne. Now Smith on 37. Green on 9. Still they got Alex Carey, Webster and Pat Cummins to come. In fact, it's time for bowling change. Taijul will be replaced by Mehidy Miraz. He will bowl his first over. Right arm off spinner. 28 years of age. There's a short leg also is placed for Cameron Green. That's a bowling carrier for Miraz. 219 wickets in Test cricket for Bangladesh, playing his 59th Test match. 14 3-fers and 14 5-fers. That's good to see. Got a wonderful 50 with the bat. No wicket in this Test match with the ball. Has gone past the bowler. Should take a single. There's another good party. He was started to build up. 28 from 45 in this 4th wicket stand for Australia. Green and Smith. Third best partnership. This back foot goes towards leg side. No chance for run. Friday delivery. Powerful shot down the ground. There's long on. Mominul is there. Simply will get a single. Number 25th singles. Onto his back foot. Just waited for the very last moment to push that ball towards cover. Green gets a single. Last ball up the sofa, and it's a defensive shot. 3 runs were coming from the first over of Miraz in this innings. It's a 103 for 3 after 28. Steven Smith with Cameron Green now trying to build up another partnership for Australia. 125 runs behind Australia with 7 wickets in hand. Taskin Ahmed to continue into his 8th over. Back for the defense. Cameron Green, 19 balls for his 11 runs. Currently the number 18th ranked all-rounder in Test cricket. Good to see he's sticking in the middle with Steven Smith, giving the support to Smith, trying to build up a strong partnership for Australia. Australia still struggling, 125 runs behind. Bangladesh will try to get the wicket of Smith first, because he's the danger man who got 71 runs in the first innings, not 38, although waiting at the non-striking in, pushes towards upside. No chance for run. And 30 Ks from Taskin, who is currently the number 40, in fact 50th ranked bowler in Test cricket. (103 for 3). Just 1 wicket in this session for Bangladesh to take. Wicket of Marnus Labuschagne goes to Taijul. Good line and length, but outside that off-stump line. And Green says, I will not play to that. So it's a dot ball once again. It's 2 wickets in that second session. And 1 wicket in that final session so far to lose for Australia. 3 wickets are down. .38 for Smith, the top scorer. Was the top scorer in the first innings, now the top scorer in the second innings as well. Very much wideish line, so no need to play that. Right, this is DRB once again back on microphone here on Cricketune, and it's a good time to invite everyone and say hello and welcome to this live stream. Final session of this day 3 is going on between Australia and Bangladesh, the first test match. No run yet in this over. Taskin just inviting the batter to play a cover drive, very much wideish line outside the top stump. But the Green so far just has watched the ball to go to the keeper. No intention to play any cover drive or any cut shot there, because he knows the value of his wicket. Good to see that. Last ball of this over. And back for the defense. Third maiden over for Taskin. 103 for 3 after 29th. Hasan Mahmud once again among the wickets, the leading wicket taker for Bangladesh in the innings as well. And Taijul gets the crucial wicket of Labuschagne in this session after that tea break. First wicket was down on 44 runs. 4 runs, then 37 to lose the second and 73 to lose the third one. Miraz to bowl his second over. Just 2 wickets for the spinners in this test match so far. Out of the 23 wickets, just 2 for spinners. 1 for Lyon for Australia, 1 for Taijul for Bangladesh. And 2 sixers as well. 1 for Hasan Mahmud and 1 for Josh Hazlewood. One slip and a short mid-on in placed. Mehidy, one of the top-ranked all-rounder of the world. Number 3rd in the recent all-rounder ranking in Test cricket. Got a crucial 50 for Bangladesh in that batting innings. Goes towards mid-wicket. There's fielder. Straight to him. Good flight. Well played and wonderfully stopped. Good cricket all round. Diving to his right by the short mid-on fielder. I think that was Shadman Islam. Saves a certain run. This time just gone past Shadman. There's a long on. Just will be a single. Only 1 from this 30th over. 104 for 3. Australia. Free partnership for Australia, who's got 30 odd runs. First it was Tanzid and Labuschagne, got 33 runs stand in the second wicket. Then 36 between Labuschagne and Smith. Now 31 between Smith and Green. Question is, can they carry this partnership for a long time here? Australian fans, they love to see them going for a long time. Taskin Ahmed will try to break this partnership once again into his 9th over now. Now towards the side, trying for a quick single. Gets a run. 11 from 24 balls for Green. Taking his time to absorb the pressure. To stick around in the middle. Outside part of the bat has gotten past the gully. Single will be taken. Miraz was the fielder to cut that off. Smith into the 40s now. 40 from 62. Just 10 runs to get past his 46th 50 in Test cricket. 5 boundaries with 2 doubles and 16 singles. Just 1 slip and the gully. Now waiting for Stephen Smith. No shot to offer. Whitish line. No need to play those, says Smith. ...122 runs behind Australia. Got 7 wickets in hand. Taskin still trying to get his first one. Smith is not ready. Something is not looking good for him in front of that side screen. That is a shopping bag, I think. Maybe something like that. Now the groundsman is running through that and just taking off. Taking off that quickly. So Taskin needs to reload his run up again. Here he comes. Oh, what's a part of the bat? But we'll go towards deep Shadman for a single. Bit fuller, almost his first one. Inside edge. Has gone past the stump and into the fence. Very, very lucky boundary for Green. Lucky escape for Australia as well. Getting past that leg stump, very close. Not close enough for Taskin to take a wicket. It's only the first boundary for Green. Number 11th boundary for Australia as well. Hands on head for Taskin. Just can't believe that. Really close. Last ball of this over. This time goes towards offside for no run. Dot ball to finish. 7 runs were coming from that last over, including that inside edge boundary. 1-1-1 for 3. Australia after 31. That ball was clipping the stump. In fact, the address says it was brushing the leg stump, but the bail wasn't moved. That is why he is still in the middle. Cameron Green, very lucky indeed. Australia do need some sort of luck to get going. 38 runs between these two from 6 to 7 balls, and now this is the best partnership for Australia in this batting innings. Down the leg side, fires the fielder as well. Good flight, but a bit poor line. Easily going down the leg side, so no chance for a run. Just a second dot. Steven Smith, also the number 58 went all-rounder. Okay. Out in the middle and upstump this time, onto his back foot, finds the fielder. Bit fuller. One-footed defense finds them. Shot made on. That was the number 138 dot balls played by Australia in this innings. Textbook defense. First maiden over for Mehidy Miraz in this ball innings for Bangladesh. 111 for 3, Australia after 32nd. Still 2 more days to be played after this final session of day 3. It's Australia who are getting an nervous situation here. They need to do well with the bat to survive in this test match. So Bangladesh need to be change their attitude, need to be proactive to take the last 7 wickets of Australia to create enough chance to win a test match here on Darwin. And for Australia, they need something special. If they want to win this one, they need to bat through the almost final session of tomorrow. Picked away. Goes for a run, takes a single. Maybe Bangladesh will try with Hasan Mahmud here. Long spell for Taskin, no wicket yet, into his 10th over. So Shanto, the captain of Bangladesh, needs to change his bowling attack to create another chance. Cameron Green, 13 in the first innings. Taskin Ahmed was the man who got the wicket of Green. Maybe that's why they're going with Taskin. Smith goes to Hasan Mahmud in the first innings. Pushes towards the galley. No chance for run. Smith on 41 now from 71. Went for a cover try. Couldn't find the gap. Tanzid Tamim straight to him. Best part here for Australia is going on, so yes, they need to stick around, need to get going. 116 runs deficit. 7 wickets are at hand. For Bangladesh, need to find their way out of somewhere to break this crucial partnership of Australia. Oh, bit fuller. Luckily, he has got some bat to that. Hands on head for Bangladeshi fielders. Inside part of the bat. Stephen Smith is someone who likes to move a lot before that ball to come. That is normal stance. Still no success for Taskin. He's number 60th ranked all-rounder in this format. Number 60th ranked all-rounder is bowling to the number 58th ranked all-rounder. That is Stephen Smith. Last ball of this over. It's a dot ball to finish. Just a single from this 33rd. 112 for 3. Australia. And umpires telling that was a no ball. So one more ball to be bowled. It's a front foot and no ball. Well ahead of that line. So one more run for Australia, one more run from the extras. Now it's over and it's just 2 from this 33rd, 113 for 3. Stephen Smith, 41 from 76. Green on 17 from 28. Top 3 batters are back for Australia. 31 for Labuschagne. And a third ball dug for Weatherald. And 17 for Tanzid. That's the second innings batting card for Australia. Miraz to bowl his 4th over now. Green on strike. On his back foot, punches towards offside, taking a quick single. Very good running in between the wicket. One more single for Australia. That was the number 32nd singles for Australia to take. With Fuller. Fires a mid-wicket fielder. And for a cover drive, this time we'll get a chance to take a single quite comfortably. Moves on to 42 now, Smith. 42 from 78 with 5 boundaries. Green on 18 from 29 with 1 boundary. With flatter, textbook defense. This crucial partnership is going on. 42 now from 84, the best one for Australia in this batting innings. Another defensive shot. Has found that outside part of the bat, should take a single. 3 singles from the 4th over of Miraz, 116 for 3. And it's also the time for some drinks break. During this break, it's a good time for our new viewers to hit that black subscribe button to join this journey of cricket tune. Get on board if you're new and haven't done that yet. Yes, it's all about your choice. If you want to stay with this journey, want to have some exciting moment with some exciting cricket matches around the world with me, DRB, make it happen. But still 2 more days to be played after this, and we're into a good position in this test match. Good for Bangladesh. They still need 7 more wickets to take for up the Australian second innings with the bat. In Australia, with this partnership going on, they have created some wonderful chance to get past that deficit. Still need 112. 198 all out in that first innings, followed by 426 all out Bangladesh. Wonderful 100 from that opener. 2-6 first, 1 from Bangladesh, Hasan Mahmud, 1 from Australia, Hazlewood. Now 116 for 3. Smith once again with the bat, fighting hard to get his team back. There's the score line. 17 for Haque, 3rd ball dark for Sheikh Weatherald, and 31 from 59 for Labuschagne. And 19 from 32, and Smith with 5 boundaries, 42 from 78. 8 wickets in this test match for Hasan Mahmud, 6 in the first innings, 2 in this innings. And Taijul gets his maiden wicket in this test match. Smith just having some refreshment. 116 for 3. Don't forget, it's also the part of that World Test Championship, Australia sitting at the top. After 8 matches in this new cycle from 2025 to 2027, they have won 6 out of that, in fact 7 out of the 8. The number 1 position, followed by South Africa. These 2 teams played the last World Test Championship final, don't forget. New Zealand number 3rd, Bangladesh in the number 4th position. India, Sri Lanka, England, Pakistan, then West Indies in that World Test Championship 2025 to 2027 cycle. Don't forget, 2 top teams will face against each other in the final coming up in the next year at Oval. The defending champion South Africa still in that number 2nd position. For Bangladesh, they need to find a way to break this crucial partnership of Australia. Maybe Hasan Mahmud will get a chance here. 43 runs between these 2. Rain and Smith. That's the partnership details. 19 from 32 balls for Green in this partnership. He is now 100% effective. Whereas Smith got 22 from 54 balls, currently 85% effective in this 4th wicket stand. And as I was talking about, Hasan Mahmud should get a chance here, and he is getting ready to bowl the first ball after the drinks break. It was 8th over. 7 overs, 18 runs and 2 wickets for this young man. $116 for 3 Australia. Right, 35th over. It's come from Hasan Mahmud. Flicked away for a single. In the 20s now, Cameron Green. 20 from 33. Smith, 42 from 78 balls. His back foot has gone past that point fielder. There is a man at the deep. And there will be a single. That's the score analysis for Australia. They got 36 singles, 8 doubles, 5 triples and 11 boundaries in this batting innings. That is how they have scored 118 for 3. Here comes Hasan. Left the ball to the keeper. No shot from Green. Look at that figure. 7 overs and 2 balls, 2 maiden, 20 runs and 2 wickets. Only 26 years of age. 8 wickets in this test match, 6 for in the first innings, 2 for so far in this innings. Once again has left the ball to the keeper. Cameron Green, good to see he's still fighting with the bat for Australia. Getting closer to 1,800 runs in Test cricket for Australia, playing his 38th Test match with 750s and 200s. Average is just under 33. Into his back foot. Last ball of the sofa. Pushes towards upside for no run. 2 singles from the 35th over for Australia. 118 for 3. Miraz to continue. Coming one step ahead. Couldn't get past the mid-on. Tanzid Tamim will cut that off. One more dot ball here. With Fuller. Goes towards leg side. No chance for run. Another dot ball. There's Smith got 45th, 15 that first innings. Average is more than 56. What a player. 239, the previous best. 37 hundreds as well. Just 7 rounds to get to his 46.50. Test cricket for Australia. Good flight at delivery. Good looking straight drive, but finds Ebadot Hussain at the mid-off, so no chance for run. No run yet in this over. 4 dot balls in a row. 157 dot balls for Australia to play in this innings with the bat. Not his back foot. Finds the shot mid-on. Mehidy Miraz has bowled 11 dot balls in a row now. Yet to take a wicket. Goes towards leg side. Saved by the fielder. Slightly misunderstanding, but no damage. Consecutive maidens bowled by Mehidy Miraz here. 118 for 3 after 36th. Or is it? It's not consecutive maidens. It's not consecutive maidens because he considered 3 runs in his last over. Second maiden for him. Hasan Mahmud to bowl his 9th. Heading towards that non-striking aimed stumps, but no damage, no run as well. Back-footed punch towards deep cover. In fact, they're going towards the deep Shadman to take a single. $119 for 3. This party, he was looking really promising for Australia. Smith back on strike, 43 from 85 now. Goes towards offside to take a single. 120 out for Australia, 120 for 3 now. What a crucial partnership this is turning out to be. 47 from 101 balls between Green and Smith. Good contribution from both of these two right-handed batter. But they know the job is not done yet for Australia. Textbook defense with Fuller. One bounce to the galley. No chance for run. 3 singles from the 37th over. 121 for 3 after 37th. Australia still 107 runs behind, and made the Miraz to bowl his 6th, still waiting to get his first wicket in this test match. Couple of maidens, but no success yet. Onto the off stump, has gone past the bowler, will take a single. Long on is there. Then moves on to 23 now. .44 now for Stephen Smith. Just 6 rounds for his 50. Quite a delivery. Soft dismissal. Much needed breakthrough. Mehidy Miraz strikes. What a big wicket that is for Bangladesh to take. The man who got that wonderful 50 for Australia in this first innings, and still the top scorer for Australia in this second innings, goes down. Just wanted to pick that ball. It's a wonderful flight from Miraz. Beaten for the flight. Fantastic diving catch on his right to get rid of this man. 44 from 88 balls with 20 singles, 2 doubles and 5 boundaries. Huge wicket to take, and that's a huge blow for Australia as well. 122 for 4. First wicket for Miraz throughout this test match, and what a wicket that is turning out to be. Very special wicket. Has broken down this 49-run stand between these two right-handers, Smith and Green. Second wicket in this session for Bangladesh to take. Time for Carey, the left-hander, to join in at number 6. Got a 50 with the bat, now a wicket with the ball. Miraz here. Fantastic fielding effort on his follow through. Got a little bit more time to adjust and takes the catch with 2 hands. Bit soft dismissal, to be honest. But Bangladesh all on a sudden are back. Back strongly here. Can they take 6 more wickets within 106? That's the question. What a chance for the visitors. Carey, 49th test match for Australia, 156 the previous pairs, 13 50s with 300s. Has scored more than 2,000 rounds in this format. Yes, now for this left-hander, is definitely a good choice to bowl with. And Carey is the left-hander. The discussion is going on between the keeper and the bowler as well, with the captain is there. Maybe he should try to count from around the wicket to the left hand. Let's see. Yes, one of the top-ranked all-rounder of the world. Mehidy Miraz, number 3rd in the recent ICC Test all-rounder ranking. Just has taken his first wicket in his Test match. Huge wicket to take. Steve Smith goes back. Yes, he is coming from around the wicket. That's a bit straighter. Couldn't stop the ball. Goes towards long on. There's the first run for Carey off the mark. 1, 2, 3 for 4 now. Still 2 more balls remaining in this 38th. Cameron Green on 23 from 42, just has lost his partner. With inside part of the bat, bit of pitch, hands on head for Miraz. No damage for Australia. Last ball of this over. Some good spin and a good cut shot as well to take a single. Fantastic 6th over for Miraz. Successful one for Bangladesh. 3 singles and the wicket of Steve Smith from that 38th over. 124 for 4 Australia. So top 4 men are back to the hut for Australia. And Smith, the big fish, gone down in the last over. .44 from 88 balls. Still the top scorer in this second innings as well for Australia. Second wicket for Bangladeshi spinners in this Test match. First it was Taijul, and now Miraz. 2 wickets in this session goes to the spinners after that tea break. And here comes Hasan Mahmud. Bit fuller. Goes towards mid-off. They're trying to take a quick single. Direct hit could have been interesting. Shomo Shark, the 12th man, I think. Or is it Najmul Shanto? All of a sudden, Australia now, maybe they're feeling the pressure after losing Steve Smith there. They're still 104 runs behind. Just 6 wickets in hand. Yes, they still have Cameron Green in the middle with the bat. But Carey, the new partner, 1 from 2 balls. Carey got 19 runs in the first innings, 13 for Green. So both of these 2 men got some start in the first innings with the bat. Now Green on 25, Carey on 1. Onto the off stump. And straight to the bowler, no chance for run. 131 case. Okay, got a single. Carey currently one of the top ranked batter of the world as well, number 13th ranked batter in fact in Test cricket. Recently has been demoted 1 step. Can he get a good innings here with the bat? to save his team. Australia still trailing by 103. Two slips and a galley for this left-hander. Going for a cover drive, one bounce to the cover field that Taijul was there. Absolutely no chance for a run. Tough going with the bat for the home side. They're struggling a lot in this test match. Not enough run in that first innings. There's the confirmation. Got 198 all out from just 53 overs. And in the second innings with the bat, now 4 wickets are down. And now 125 for 4. Just have lost the big wicket of Smith. That's a huge loss for Australia. And that's a huge wicket for Miraz to take. Only the first wicket, and what a wicket that was. His back foot has gone past the cover fielder. Chase for the fielder. There's also protection at the deep. Ebadot will cut that off. They will get a couple of rounds. 3 rounds were coming from the 39th. 127 for 4. Two wickets for Hasan Mahmud, one for Taijul and one for Miraz. Good to see that spinners are also getting wickets. So for 3 wickets for the spinners throughout this test match. 2 for Bangladesh, 1 for Australia. Now there's a short leg is in place for Green. One slip and a short leg onto his back foot, goes towards long on. Quite comfortable single to take. On his back foot, goes towards upside. Three from 8 balls for Carey. Now there's a shot off for the left-hander. Good choice for a left-handed batter, Mehidy, because he is the right arm off spinner. Bit difficult to deal with for a left-hander onto his back foot. Got some bad hands on head for the slip fielder. But Carey did well. Good flight and textbook defense. On his follow through, Miraz has stopped that. Last ball of this over. Another textbook defense and another dot ball here. After 40 overs, Australia 128 for 4. And that's Miraz for you. 7 overs, 11 rounds and 1 wicket for this man. 128 for 4. Australia still trailing by exactly 100 with 6 wickets in hand. Just about 50 more minutes to be played in this day 3. Pushes towards offside by Cameron Green to take a single. Home side, they're looking for yet another partnership to build up. 49 runs in that 4th wicket stand. Now just 7 from 17s between these two. Timely needed breakthrough for Bangladesh. Very, very good chance for the visitors to make a history here. Bitfula goes towards cover for no run. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, brother. Where have you been? Long time no see, says MD Imam. That's the translated version. Wa alaikum assalam, Imam. I'm here, and yes, we're back again. Thanks for joining. How are you? Six wickets for Bangladesh to take. 99 runs to avoid the innings defeat for Australia. 2 more days to come. And here comes Hasan Mahmud. Onto his back foot, goes towards a deep point to take a single. Alex Carey. Number 46 singles taken by the Aussies side here in this batting innings. Hasan Mahmud, couple of wickets in the 2nd session. No wicket yet in this final session of day 3. Can he take 1 or 2 wickets here? Still just about 40 more minutes to be played, I think, in this day 3. So plenty of chance. Pushes towards mid-on. Taskin will cut that off. 1 more run for Australia. 1 more run for Cameron Green. Ups under 28. Tough going for Australia with the bat throughout this test match against the bowling attack of Bangladesh, especially in the first innings. 198 all out. Standout performer Stephen Smith 71. Then some start. Hasan Mahmud got a 6 for career best bowling figure for this right arm seamer. Bangladesh, wonderful batting performance as well. 426 with 100 from Tanzid Tamim, 6 for Hazlewood as well. Goes towards offside. Get a single. Last one of this 41st over. Onto the middle and leg stump. Goes towards a deep mid wicket. Chase for Taskin. And he will cut that off. They got 3 runs. Good running. And good over for Australia. 7 runs from the 41st. It's 135 for 4. Good going for this man. Cameron Green, 31 from 49. Still sticking around in the middle for Australia. That's his performance details. 19 singles, 1 double, 2 triple and 1 boundary. Mehidy Miraz to continue. into his 8th over now. One slip and a short leg for Green. Has played with a straighter bat, has gone past the short mid-on, takes a single. Sensible cricket from Green. Despite of losing his partner from the other side, he's still going on. 32 from 50 with a boundary. Carey just has played 15 balls for his 5. Let's just give the support that the Green needs here to build up a partnership. 92 runs behind now. The long on is coming in between the mid-on and long on. There's shot off now for the left-hander with a slip. It's straighter. Good flight. Good miscued shot. But no damage. Back-footed punch. Straight to the fielder. That is a good shot for no run. Just couldn't get past that fielder. Rising smile for Carey. 18 for his 5 runs. 18 balls to face for his 5. No boundary yet. Webster's leg side. Still no chance for a run. Finds the fielder straight away. Just about 87 Ks. Good flight this time, and well defended this time. So just a single run from the 8th over of Miraz, 136 for 4. And with that saying, it's time for me to acknowledge the support you guys are giving. 50 likes done and dusted during this live stream. So that's a milestone completed by our viewers once again. Fabulous support. Thanks for that once again. Bowling change from this side. So spin from both the sides. It's Taijul to replace Hasan Mahmud. Into 6th over now. Got a wicket from his first 5 for 16. So it's a good choice, I will say, because for the left-handed batter, Bangladesh got Miraz, and for the right-handed batter, that's Green, they got Taijul. First ball wonderfully stopped by Shadman at the short mid-off. Textbook defense this time. He's on 32 now from 52. Just one boundary. Kept a bit fuller. That's a textbook defense from Green. Onto his back foot. Cut away for a single. 5 for Alex Carey, 33 for Cameron Green. 15 runs together in this 5th wicket stand for Australia. First slip, short leg, and here comes Taijul. Going for a sweep shot, huge appeal, could be a goner. Was there any bat involved or not? Umpire says not out, no review, so that seems like there was some bat involved. And also going down the leg side. This time, textbook defensive shot from Carey. Just a single from the 6th over of Taijul. 137 for 4. Yes, a clear spike. It was hitting the gloves. That saves the day for Alex Carey. Second last ball of the previous over, there was a huge appeal against him. The umpire was once again spot on. His back foot goes towards long on to take a single. Green moves on to 34. 5 for Carey, 138 for 4 for Australia. Still 90 runs behind, with 6 wickets in hand. Oh, direct hit could have been interesting. Full length dive from Alex Carey at the non-striking end. But no damage done. Shy at the stump from the fielder, but hitting Najmul Shanto. He was in between that stump and the fielder. So anyway, no damage done for the home side. Green on strike. With the right-handed batter, Miraz is decided to come from around the wicket. There's also a short leg with the first slip. He's targeting his leg stump there. Number 35th ranked batter of the world in Test cricket, Green. With Fuller, now he has decided to come back to over the wicket. Flight and well defended. 2 singers from the 44th, 139 for 4. Taijul Islam to continue. Carey on strike. Goes towards long on to take an easy single. One more run for Australia. 140 off for them. That was the number 53rd singles for Australia in the second innings with the bat. Rain on strike, 34 from 59. Good fighter delivery, pushes towards offside, finds the cover. It's a dot ball. That was a dot ball number 190th, okay. Onto his back foot. Just couldn't get past the fielder at the point. Straight to him. Good flight. Push towards the bowler. Green showing some good fight with the bat in this innings, but still a long way to go. Oh, wonderful start by Shadman. Some aggression from Taijul shy at the striking end. Last ball of this 45th. There's a defensive push towards short mid off for no run. One from this over. It's 140 for 4 after 45th. Miraz to bowl his 10th over now. Carey will be the man on strike, 7 from 24. Good flight. Finds the fielder at the mid-off. Chance for no run. Partnership between these two now 18 from 47 balls. There's more detail of this partnership. 7 from 25 balls coming from Carey. 11 from 22 from the left-hander Green. There's the partnership detail. One more dot ball here. Oh, that was very much straighter. Carey was trying to come down the track, then has realized that it will be a very risky shot to play. Has checked his shot. Good flight this time, textbook defense. Now the short leg comes towards the shot off. Back-footed punch. Finds the point fielder. Taskin is there. Pressure on Carey. That was his 23rd dots. 7 from 29 balls. Onto his back foot. Wonderfully stopped. Third maiden over for Mehidy Miraz in this innings. It's 140 for 6 after 46 overs. One wicket for Miraz, one for Taijul. That's the 2 wickets that Bangladesh got in this final session so far. 2 wickets for Hasan Mahmud, that was in the second session. No wicket yet for Taskin or for Ebadot yet in this innings for Bangladesh. Taijul to continue. A bit fuller. Textbook defense from Green. Clearing the front leg to go towards the deep cover. There's protection, just will be a single. Carey, a tough time for him. 7 from 30 balls. Just look at his performance. Plenty of dot balls, 24 dot balls, 5 singles and 1 double. So a bit pressure on him. And more closing filler as well. Finding it's very much tough to get singles against the spinners of Bangladesh. Going for a reverse sweep. Oh, misfield. And that misfield allows him to get a boundary. Poor fielding for this time from the point fielder. I think that was Taskin. Should have been stopped easily. First boundary for Carey. Najmul Shanto, he wasn't happy with that fielding forward from, I think that was Ebadot in fact, at the point. Pressure was building on Alex Carey. That is a bit release of pressure. 5 runs from the 47th, 145 for 4 after 47. Miraz to ball his 11th. Green on 35. Just 1 boundary so far for this right-hander. Run stand between these two from 6 to 1. Almost the same contribution from those 2 batters of Australia in this 5th wicket stand. On his back foot. Defended that. Once again, it's a dot ball. His back foot flicked the way to his leg side to take a single. There's a single number 55th for Australia in this innings. Dot ball to finish this over. One more good over from Miraz. Just a single from that 48. 146 for 4. That's the performance details for Australia with the bat here. 55 singles, 9 doubles, 6 triples and 12 boundaries to get to 146 for 4 after 48. They're still trailing by 82 with 6 wickets in hand. Four batters gone down. First it was Jake Weatherald, got back for third ball dug. Then trouble set, another inside edge. 17. Time for bowling change. Taskin Ahmed is back with the ball. Starts with the dot ball. Not much time left before the stumps here. Can Bangladesh take yet another wicket? Australia will love to finish it with that 4 wickets down. Bit fuller. Wonderful cover drive. Chase for Mushfiqur Rahim, but he won't get to that. It's a boundary in number 2 for the man on your left side. Cameron Green. Fantastic cover drive, wonderfully timed and placed. Brings up the 150 for Australia as well. Bit fuller from Taskin. Fabulous timing and placement. Into the 40s now, 40 from 73. Oh, slightly in swing. Back for the defense. This is on 40 from 74. Couple of boundaries. 2 triples, 1 double and 24 singles with 45 dots as well. 60% runs from singles. That's very good to see from Green. It outside that off-stump line, onto his back foot, pushes towards cover. There is protection. 126 Ks from Taskin. Last ball of the sofa. Back for the defense. Boundary from the 49th over 150 for 4 Australia. And now they're trailing by 78 runs. Almost 6,000 cricket fans. They have come in the Durham Stadium to enjoy this test match, day number 3. That's a very good number for a test match. Good flight. Goes towards the fielder. Carey on 11 from 37 now. And the flight at delivery. Just one boundary for this man. First 11. 20 of dots, 31 dots, 5 singles, 1 double and 1 boundary. It's flatter this time. Straight to the bowler. Still no run in this over. Just about 12 minutes to go for the stumps, I believe. Textbook defense. Last ball of this over. Straight to the fielder. Number 4 maiden for Mehidy Miraz in his innings. After 50 overs, Australia exactly won 150 for 4. That's the runs per over for Australia in this innings. 9 from the 10th, 18th and 25th. Taskin Ahmed to bowl his 12th. No success yet in this innings. Got a couple of wickets in the first innings. Out to the middle and leg stump. Pushes towards mid-wicket for no run. Hard foot knock for Cameron Green, number 35th ranked batter. Now on 40. He's trying to save Australia with the bat here. On strike. Wanted to play that cut shot, not from quite well timed that, but still enough to take a single. 41 now from 79. And the partnership between these two now 29 from 78. They got 49 runs in that 4th wicket stand between Green and Smith. Now 29. Carey, 34 dot balls. Hard fought battle for him with the bat here. One more dot ball, kept a little lower than expected from Taskin. He's currently the number 50th ranked bowler. Still wicketless in this innings. Onto his back foot, finds the cover. One more dot ball. These two batters, they need to ensure that Australia will not lose any more wicket before the stumps here in day number 3. Still 77 runs behind. 6 wickets in hand. 2 more days to be played after this. Very good chance for Bangladesh to make a history in Australia. Slightly back of a length. Close towards mid-wicket. Don't forget, Carey also is a top-ranked batter in Test cricket, number 13th ranked batter right now in Test. But struggling time for him. Struggling time for Australia in this Test match as well. But still anything is possible. They're the big side, number 1 team of the world. They know how to deal with this kind of situation. Just a single from the 51st over, 151 for 4. Not much time left before that stops. Carey will be the man on strike. Going past the bowler, long off. There's a no one at the long off. That will be a boundary. Second boundary for Carey. Bit fuller length from Taijul. Wonderfully dealt with that. Mehidy Miraz, this could be the final over before the stumps. Two wickets in the second session for Bangladesh to take 2 wickets in this final session. And I think this should be the final over before the stumps. Green on strike. Textbook defense. One more dot ball. Well for 42 for this man. 42 from 85. Second best performance for Australia. Now flicked away to his leg side sensibly to take a single. Carey got a wonderful boundary in the last over, 15 from 47. Couple of boundaries for this man. Couple of boundaries. 1 double, 5 singles and 39 dots. Cut away. And cut away wonderfully in between the two fielders. That will race away to the fence. Positive intent shown by this left-hander. Couple of boundaries in quick time. That is his last 6 balls. 2 boundaries in the last 2 for Carey. Got some bottom edge. Should be the last ball before the stumps. And it's a textbook defense. That's it. 161 for 4 Australia after this day 3. It's a good battle by Bangladesh with the bat first. 426 all out with the bat. Wonderful 100 from Tanzid, Tamim, 49 from Mominul. Shanto got the 84 and a wonderful 50 from Miraz with the bat. And 6 for Hazlewood earlier in that innings. 2 wickets for Mitchell Starc, 1 for Cummins, 1 for Lyon. There's the bowling card for Australia. And Australia, they have struggled to get going earlier in this innings as well. Weatherald, third ball dark. Travis had got 17, 2 inside edge. Then Labuschagne goes back for 31. The big wicket of Steve Smith, 44, goes to Mehidy Miraz. There's a bowling card for Bangladesh. 2 wickets for Hasan Mahmud, 1 for Taijul, 1 for Miraz. That's it. After this day number 3, Australia trailing by 67 runs, and it's the time for stumps. So coming up, day number 4 at 12:30 a.m. GMT time. It will be the day number 4, and after that CPL match 8, we'll try to cover that day 4 from the second session, hopefully. And you are most welcome to join with me, DRB. If you are new here in Cricketune, don't forget to subscribe as well. That's the match summary. Australia still trailing by 67 with 6 wickets in hand. Allow me to take leave Good morning, good night, good evening to each and everyone out there on the other side of the screen. Time to say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Have a nice time.
Goodbye.